Interesting indeed, Thompson. So where does that leave us?
7 possible suspects and not a corroborated alibi between them, sir.
Now you can't think it was one of us, Inspector.
No, you have a better theory? Yes, of course I have.
I thought you'd come upon it yourself. A burglar chap comes into the house, sees the gun lying there, he picks it up, is spotted by Mildred, and he shoots her.
Yeah, that is a possibility, Colonel. Quite a strong possibility.
But Mrs. Bagshot does seem to have recognised her killer, sir.
Which is why I immediately dismissed her. Why are you trying to cast suspicion elsewhere? Keep an eye on him, Thompson.
What are you talking about, man? It's complete balderdash.
Where do we go from here?
I suspect I know where you're leading, Inspector.
Oh, you too, Mrs. Mole. Well, perhaps these good people don't share our little secret.
In my experience, it's a most crucial point.
Yes, utmost cruciality. Thompson, I'm going to let you take over. It'd be a good experience, well.
Thank you, sir. Or you see we're looking for a motive.
Well done, Constable.
Exactly. What was the motive?
I don't know, sir.
There may be a will. Invariably a very good starting point.
Thank you. Does anybody know?
I'll take it from here. Thank you. Does anybody know who will?
I think I may be able to help you, Inspector. Auntie mentioned it to me once. I believe it's held by the solicitor.
Do you know the chance?
No, I'm afraid not.
Pity. Anybody else?
Begging your lordship's pardon.
Inspector would suffice.
Oh, Sergeant.
Miss Bagshot did once say, if anything should happen to her, she would leave me a small pension. Would that be all right, sir?
I'm afraid that's not up to me. Do you know anything else?
Well, I did accidentally overhear talking to someone, not sure what the conversation was about, but I really don't want to get anyone into trouble.
Trouble? That's how I know your face. Something about trouble. Have you ever been to India hunting?
Do you mind, Colonel? I'm asking the questions. Have you ever been to India, Bunchley?
No, sir.
Pity not a dead end.
I believe Mr. Bunting was going to tell us about the will, sir.
I know that, Thompson. I hadn't forgotten. Will? Well?
I don't remember, sir.
Don't remember what?
I don't remember the question, sir. Oh, this going on, this shocked my legs, sir. They turned to jelly. I can't. I have to sit.
Come now, Bunchley, don't trifle with me. You're about to tell us.
Well, sir.
Do you knew about the will, sir?
Well done. Just checking. So?
It was Miss Dorothy, sir.
Now we're getting somewhere. And why didn't you mention it before?
Well, because my name isn't Dorothy.
I realize that, Mrs. Haddock. Don't underestimate me. I hadn't mentioned it to you earlier because you had already been too upset, however.
But you did, actually, sir.
When?
A minute ago, sir. She denied all knowledge.
Very good, Thompson. You're starting to get the hang of it now. Why did you lie, miss?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was frightened. Auntie told me that I was to get the largest part of the estate. I just thought you'd suspect me.
It hardly surprises me, Inspector. I had my suspicions from the start.
I didn't do it. I didn't kill her. You've got to believe me.
I believe you, my dear.
Fortunately, Mrs. Marbles, I'm not so gullible. Miss Boxtail had a very strong motive. And what's more, a very good reason. She was in the kitchen, which made it easy for her to stealthily steal out into the hallway where she stole the gun. Shortly after stealing the gun, she slyly stole into the doorway where she shot the options.
I didn't.
I think that ties things up nicely, Thompson. Charge her.
Fine, sir.
Charge her, and then we'll take her to the station.
I wonder if I might have a word with you, sir.
What is it now? Yes.
I don't think we can charge her, sir. We don't have any real evidence.
What is wrong with you, girl? We can soon make some up.
But if it doesn't stick, sir?
Of course it will. When I'm finished with her, she'll be like putty in my hands.
I was only thinking of your reputation, sir.
What?
If we couldn't make a real case.
That'll be all for now. But don't leave the house. I shall have further interrogations and questions for you later.
What about me?
The same applies to you, Miss Foxtail, especially to you.
This is ridiculous. Don't leave the house. Indeed. I shall be reporting you, Sergeant.
Would anyone care for a pot of tea? I do so find that it helps to calm the nerves.
Word, old boy. Confidential matter. Delicate, in fact.
Go ahead.
Wouldn't want the wife to get wind.
She has a history.
What of?
Wind?
No, old boy, you completely missed the point. Can I rely on your discretion?
Naturally, Colonel, anything you'll say will go no further than my ears.
Yes, well, it's about the will. Mildred said that she was going to leave me £5,000.
And I don't think that amount need concern us, Colonel.
Yes, well, that's not all it is. If I should survive Miss Dorothy, her share of the estate would pass to me. Now, that's not very likely, but if
That
it should...
would be a great deal, sir. Why leave it to you?
Well, that's the delicate part. Mildred and I were good friends.
But you must have had many friends.
Yes, just some, but over the years, we became, we had a very close friendship. A liaison.
An affair, sir.
No, I wouldn't go that far. It was more of a, but it was.
And how long was
Hey,
it?
Thompson, do you mind?
Going on 30 years. Slowed down a bit in recent years, but, well, I wouldn't want the wife to find out about it, you know. Upset the old apple cart and all that.
Well, there's no reason why she should. After all, you and I are men of the world,
That's a grateful old boy. This sort of thing does set a chap's head spinning. Well, I guess that's about everything. I made a clean breast and all. Any objection if I take a turn around the garden?
Well, I see no reason to take turns, Colonel. I have many pressing matters here.
Yes, yeah, very good. I'm glad we understand each other.
Eh.
Excuse me.